Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to read the statement related to the activities of the Standing Committee on Health pursuant to Standing Order 56-1B for the period between January and April 2025. Mr. Speaker, I rise to pursuant to Standing Order 56-1B to make a statement related to the activities of the Standing Committee on Health for the first quarter of the fourth session covering the period between January and April 2025. During the period under review, committee held 20 meetings during which it considered 3 bills, 1 petition, 1 memorandum, and follow up on the implementation status of 1 Senate resolution. During the same period, 25 statements were referred to the committee for considerations. In the reporting period, the committee held consultative meetings with the Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Health, to deliberate on the proposal, policy, programs, and expenditure ceiling of the respective State Department as contained in 2025 budget policy statement. Mr. Speaker, committee further sorted the information in the status of the financial year 2024-2025 budget and the key policy underlying the expenditure ceiling in 2025 BPS. Honorable Speaker, I wish to report that one of the key recommendations that the committee made during the meeting with the Cabinet Secretary and its reports is that sufficient resources should be allocated to implement policy to employ 20,000 healthcare workers as contained in the PPS 2023, with the forthgoing priorities should be given to absorb the estimated 8,000 UHC health care workers currently employed on the contractual terms. Further, the Ministry of Health shall provide details on a different cadres targeted for the employments and their distribution. Mr. Speaker, sir, in the reporting period, the committee considered the stakeholder submission to 3 bills that has been committed to the committee for considerations. They are Tobacco Control Amendment Bill 2024, Senate Bill number 35 of 2024, Kenya Health Product and Technologies Regulatory Authority Bill 2024, National Assembly Bill number 54, 2022. Thirdly, the Community Health Promoters Bill 2024, National Assembly Bill number 53 of 2022. During consideration, the committee observed that some proposed provisions and submissions require classifications and supplementary information from the stakeholder, which will enable the committee propose amendment during the third reading stage. With the foregoing, the committee sorted the clarification from the stakeholders which are scheduled for the consideration before the committee prepare reports on the 3 bills. Mr. Speaker, in the reporting period, the committee considered its consideration of the petition regarding the alleged medical negligence and staff incompetency led to the death of Anita Jebkorir at Nemoi Teaching and Referral Hospital. This petition highlights critical issues in healthcare delivery and patient safety in our healthcare facilities and demand urgent attention and action. Mr. Speaker, committee undertook rather thorough inquiries into the issue raised in the petition and prepared his report, which was subsequently being tabled for the adoption by this Honorable House. Mr. Speaker, further, the committee followed up on the implementation status of its reports on the management and the use of Kenyatta University Teaching, Research and Referral Hospital, and the committee sought the information from the State Corporations Advisory Committee, that's CAC, Kenyatta University, and Kenyatta University Teaching, Research and Referral Hospital, amongst other stakeholders. However, the written submissions and the reports received from these stakeholders were unsatisfactory and insufficient. To this end, the committee had scheduled the meeting with all other related stakeholders and agencies, and therefore will prepare reports to be tabled in the House. Mr. Speaker, during the period under review, the committee saw the reports and information on the issues raised in 25 statements that has been referred for consideration from the national government, the county government, and other related stakeholders in this. In this regard, the committee received and shared response to the 29 statements which were subsequently submitted to the Senate for the considerations. Instantly, where response received were found to be unsatisfactory or sufficient, the committee had sought the supplementary information and clarification from the concerned stakeholders. The detailed statement track is attached to this statement. Mr. Speaker, as you are aware, the sitting of the Senate held Tuesday, 18th March 2025, you directed the clerk of the Senate to cause a meeting between the Committee on Health, the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Health, and the Council of Governors to deliberate on the matters that were raised by Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists, and Dentists Union in the memorandum that had been delivered to the Senate. Mr. Speaker, I wish to report to the House that the committee held meeting with all the relevant stakeholders on Monday, 14th April 2025. During the meeting, representative of the Doctors Union, the Ministry of Health, and the Council of Governors appraised the meeting committee on efforts that has been applied to address the concern regarding non-compliance of collective bargaining agreement entered into between KMPDU and national government through the Ministry of Health and the county government to uphold and define rights to a fair, labor, and decent work for the doctors. The committee is currently preparing the comprehensive reports on the matter. Mr. Speaker, sir, during the current quarter, the committee seeks to inquire into policy and institutional reform being undertaken at Kenya Medical Supply Authorities to enhance its efficiency, transparency, and accountability. The committee will further inquire into the infrastructure and the facility being put in place by the two levels of government to implement UHC successfully, the challenge faced, and if any, the strategies applied to address these challenges. Mr. Speaker, sir, in conclusion, I wish to thank your office and the office of the Clerk of the Senate for continue supporting accorded to the committee in executing its mandate. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, I also wish to thank the members of the committee for their diligence and contribution during committee activities. I thank you.